This is the fabric that I'm going to use. I'm going to be using Doll Face Bridal Satin, and I used 1 yard for the bodice and 1 yard for the sleeve. Now I've transferred my pattern to the fabric. This is the back bodice, and the back bodice I've cut it on fold, right side facing right side, and I have two. Okay, this is the front body, this is the side front, and I have two pieces, and this is the center front and it's on fold and it's one piece, while the side front is times 2. That's for the left and the right side. Now the side front, I added 0.5 inch on the side for joining. At the center front, I also added 0.5 inch for joining. I have also cut out lining. Next thing I'll do now is to attach my interfacing. This is hairstay. I'm going to attach this to the fabric, and this is paper gum. I'm going to attach it to the lining. And this is my center front. I've attached the hairstay to the fabric. Next thing I'm going to do now is to attach my interfacing for padding, and I've notched the under bust. So I'll go ahead now and place the interfacing I'll use for the pad. Okay, I use the medium thick interfacing. Ready. So I'll go ahead now and pin this down, and after I'll place the shiny part of it on the fabric. Okay, I'll pin one side down, and after I pin down, I'll go ahead and press it out. And I'll do the same thing for the side front also. I've attached the interfacing, place the interfacing from the under bust, that's from the bust curve. After that is done, the next thing I'm going to do now is to stitch down. In order to do that, I'll place this side front now on the center front, right side facing right side, and I'll pin down. I'm going to do this from the full blouse length into the under bust. When I get to the under bust, I'll move the bust curve in this way. Then I'll pin down, and I'm going to move it again. I'm just going to be adjusting it to make sure that it aligns properly with the center front. And I'm going to pin all the way into the shoulder. And once I'm done with that, I'll go ahead and stitch down by 0.5 inch. And after I stitch down, this is what I have. So I'll go ahead and give this a nice press. And after I iron, the next thing I'm going to do is to notch the under bust. I'm going to just cut in like 0.25 inch. Once I'm done with that, I'll go ahead and iron the outer part also. I have also joined the lining and ironed it out. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to place it on this fashion fabric, right side facing right side. I'm going to make sure they are properly placed on each other. I'll go ahead and pin down the neckline. After pinning down, I'll go ahead and stitch down by 0.5 inch. After I stitch down, I'll notch the neckline, and after notching, I'll top stitch. And I'll also close up the hem by 0.5 inch, then I'll also top stitch. After that, I'll close up the sides, and after doing all of that, this is what I have. Okay, as you can see, I've closed up the side, the hem, and also the neckline. The next thing I'm going to do next is to work on the back bodice. This is the lining for the back bodice and also the fashion fabric. This back body, the first thing I'll do, I'll take out the darts. In order to easily identify the dart, I'm going to place the pattern on the fabric this way. I'll notch the dart line on the fabric this way. Then the next thing I'm going to do now is to fold my fabric on that notched part. Then I'm going to stitch down by 0.5 inch all the way to 0.5 inch below the chest line. And after doing that, this is what I have. This is the fashion fabric, and also this is the lining. So the next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to place the lining on the fashion fabric, right side facing right side. Then I'll pin down my neckline. Then I'm going to stitch down the neckline and top stitch. I'll stitch down the hem, top stitch, then I'll close up the sides. After doing that, this is what I have. This is the right and the left side of the back bodice. As you can see where my dart is looking on the inside also. So the next thing I'll do now, place the back bodies on each other, right side facing right side. After doing that, I'll go ahead and pin down. After doing that, I'll mark my zipper allowance. Remember, I added 2 inches for zipper allowance. Now I've used 0.5 to stitch close the lining, so I'm going to mark 1.5 inch from the tip of the fabric this way. I'll mark the 1.5 inch into the bodice this way, and I'm going to do that all the way to the hem. And once I'm done, I'll stitch down. And after I stitch down, I'll give it a nice press, and this is what I have. Next I'm going to do now is to join the shoulder, but before I do that, I'm going to work on this front shoulder. Now there's possibility that the shoulder will not be equal after joining this way, as you can see. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pin down the line to the fashion fabric properly this way. Then I'll draw a straight line on the center front shoulder this way. Then I'll cut off the excess that I have there. And I'll also do the same thing for the other side. The next thing I'm going to do now is to join the shoulder. I'll place the back bodice on the front bodice, right side facing right side. Then I'm going to place the shoulder on each other this way. Then I'll insert the front bodice in between the lining and the fashion fabric of the back bodice. Then I'll go ahead, pin down and stitch down by 0.5 inch. And I'll also do the same thing for the other side. And after joining, this is what I have. This is the outer part and this is the inner part. The next thing I'm going to do now is to top stitch my armhole. Okay, I'm going to top stitch from the front bodice into the back bodice. Now do the same thing on each side of the shoulder. And after doing that, this is what I have. I'm gonna head to top stitch. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to trim off every rough edges or excess that I have. Next thing I'll do, I'll place this front and back bodice on each other this way. Then I'll go ahead and pin from the armhole to the full blouse length, and once I'm done, I'll mark the allowance I have left. You know, I added 2 inches sewing allowance, and I've used 0.5 to close off the lining, so it's remaining 1.5. So I'll go ahead now and mark the 1.5 from the armhole down to the full blouse length. Once I'm done with that, I'll stitch down and I'll do the same thing on the other side. After doing that, this is what I have. As you can see, my blouse is looking really fine. So the next thing I'll do now is to give it a nice press. After I iron, I'll go ahead now and attach my zipper. After attaching my zipper, the next thing I'll do is to attach my sleeve. And that'll be all for this video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more. See you in my next video.